I used to rent out one of the duplex in the back as a little bachelor pad. And I'm not sure if you met my friend Tony. He lived in
No.
East LA on Third
Probably.
Street. I met him through Frankie as well.
Okay.
So we hung around a lot. We did, we partied, And one time at that apartment, uh, we're we're chilling, and the cabin, because it was a studio, but it actually had an apartment. It had a little bedroom, but the kitchen, the little living room, that was together. So one cabinet from the kitchen gets like violently kicked open.
As you're watching
Well,
it, as you're looking, oh, you
yeah, well,
heard it.
we're watching TV.
Oh, both of you.
It,
Okay.
yeah, well, we're doing stuff. It gets kicked open, and we both turn around and we're like, that was weird. Okay, that was one, and then like three at the same time, out like seconds later, as we're watching get kicked open, like that hard, and yeah, so we were tripping out, but before that, oh, I'm sorry, no, but there were the old school. They were like that building was made like in the I think the 30s. Maywood, all the wood was redwood, so you didn't have termites, but the sink that was metal, like the actual cabinets.
Yeah.
So I was thinking they were like bent and you know, um, I just didn't want to think that that's what it was. And then
You were
this,
making excuses for it
yeah,
yourself. All right.
and then there's this thing under. I had a little futon. That's what we're sitting on, and I had this. I've always had it to this day. I have like my upper shoulder area, back of the neck. I've always had issues, so I always have those massagers. So the thing turns on. The
Massager.
massager, it just turns on because I had it under the futon. It turned on, and I was like, well, that's weird. It just turned on, and but we're trying to figure out what it was. So he starts getting it because oh, it's your massager, and he keeps pulling the cable, and he brings out the plug. It's not connected. So so we ran out, dude. We ran out. We
That's
ran out
crazy.
and we were outside of the apartment just looking in. Like, did we really just experience that? And we're over there hanging out. We didn't want to go in. We started smoking cigarettes back to back. And then so yeah, that was something very weird. And it was ongoing. Later I experienced just crazy dreams. It was out their dreams, and my parents at that time they prayed for me.
They knew.
That's what
You told
happened.
them.
Yeah, it got that where my dreams were like haunted.
Yeah.
So I was the I think the worst one was I was already driving. I was in Columbus, Ohio, and I was in the truck. I was still sleeping, but I had this dream that somebody knocked on the truck, and I came out, and it was this old Asian man, and there was never any communication. It was more like I just
Yeah.
thought like I knew what he was saying.
Oh,
He
okay.
asked me,
Mhm.
"Do you know why I'm here?" But I understood that he was the devil, and he was there for my soul. And I understood, and I shook my head, yeah. And at that time, there was like a beam, like this was in my dream. It was like a flash, like a real bright light, and there was like a kind of like a battle for my soul. It was crazy,
Yeah.
and I think that was my understanding. That was God fighting for my soul. But yeah, that was it. I never forget that. I never forget that.
Did you ever play the Ouija board again after that first time?
No,
It was a
never.
one and done.
That I didn't play it. I was
Oh, but
just there, and I
I
allowed it
see.
to work in my
Uh-huh.
presence because it wouldn't work
Hmm.
with me there. So once I verbally said, "Hey, go ahead and work," that's when it all happened. Yeah, but crazy times when kids do things that they don't even understand.
Yeah. No,
what they're
that's true.
doing or what they're opening the doors. It's not something that it's a realm we can't see, you know.
Yeah. And
You're either taught or you go through it and or not, you know.